You can now do this with ChatGPT Image, also known as ChatGPT Vision. I'm baffled that this AI technology is now accessible for everyone. So let's start with ChatGPT Image, also known as ChatGPT Vision. How can you switch on Vision? Well, you go to your ChatGPT and then you go to default, and then you have this sign over here, attach image. There you can start with ChatGPT Image or ChatGPT Vision. Okay. During the recording of this video, ChatGPT changed the dashboard. You now have at this moment no more different selections, so DALL-E or image upload vision or voice, it's all integrated into one. So if you want to use the voice, or if you like to upload an image or create an image, just write it as a prompt in ChatGPT. Okay, so let's start with what you can do with ChatGPT Vision. First, let's start with my newsletter. This is my newsletter called AI Adventures Insights, where I share every week 3 insights about AI. And I made a picture of it, just a screen capture of my website and the newsletter. And I asked ChatGPT, can you help me with making my newsletter better? And it gives me 12 tips. And I think the one that stood out for me is like this: integrate relevant image or infographics, especially for sections like upgrading a 200-year-old picture with AI. This is a good one. I could embed here a YouTube short, and there you can see directly the video. So that's a nice way of using ChatGPT Vision. By the way, if you're interested in this AI Adventures Insight newsletter, the link is in the description of this video. You can also use ChatGPT Vision for problem solving, like this problem, a white t-shirt with a stain on it. And then I just ask, can you help me to solve this? And ChatGPT is already very smart. It says, well, of course, it appears that there's a stain on the white t-shirt. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to treat potentially and how to remove it. So remember, I did not put anything in the title of this image. I just uploaded it. It has no name, and it can immediately analyze what's in the picture. And it also says, from the image, it appears to be a purplish stain, which could be from ink, wine, or berries. Knowing the source can help to target the cleaning method. So it already sees it's purple or purplish and thinks that it's from these 3, and then it gives the wine stain, which is correct, and says immediate things on salt. So that's already a very practical thing how you can use ChatGPT Vision. Another one, I uploaded a picture of my studio, so now you can see how the studio looks like. So illusion is gone, but with this picture I said to ChatGPT Vision, okay, can you help me to improve it? And it gave me a lot of tips. Cable management, lighting, desk organization. So the desk now is clean, but making this picture, the desk was a little bit messy. And it recognized it, and it says use desk organizers or tray to keep small items like pens, notepad, and other stationery. Consider more scent, blah blah blah. So it's already seeing a lot and gives me a lot of tips, and it's really in-depth advice. So for example, decor. The green wall is a unique touch. You could enhance it further by add some hanging plants to provide a bit of variety. Introduce artwork or framed prints that reflect your personal style or the purpose of the room. And it's even getting more in detail. So it sees on the picture here that I have something to clean the air. It's not an air cleaner, it's just for regulating the air. It says here, okay, air quality. It's great that you have a tower fan to further improve air quality. Consider an air purifier. Ensure the plants in your green wall are well maintained. So it's giving all this by just an image. And it even goes even more into detail that it says, lastly, regularly declutter the space to ensure it remains functional and aesthetically pleasing. I'm thinking they're talking about this and this bag. And this is an example like, wow, you can do this also with your living room or your bedroom or your bathroom. Just say, listen, what can I do to improve it? And it's I think this is the start of a new way of styling your room or fix things inside of your house with just ChatGPT. Another thing, what you also can do is, for example, if you see a nice website and you think like, hey, I want this too on my website, and you're not technical like I am on websites, then you just copy and paste. So this one is from Future Tools from Matt Wolf, and I like this setup. And I just made a print screen, uploaded it to ChatGPT Vision, and ask, I like the news section on this website and I like to add this to my WordPress website. Can you help me with this? Of course. And then it gives me the plugin and how to set it up. A very nice way to solve problems that can take you a long time, but with ChatGPT, it's very easy to do this. And here we go to another thing. So here's my picture. I made a picture of a website, and it says Space Monkey University, Unravel the Mysteries of Apes. And then I have click here, and then here a space monkey. Well, that's my way of drafting it. And then here a button, don't click here. And then I ask, can you transform my design on paper to code so that I can put it on my WordPress? So I'm no expert in the code, so I understand WordPress, but I don't know how to code, right? And then ChatGPT gives me this code for my WordPress website. I had some difficulties, so I put it on my website. Here's my website. I just put a HTML, custom HTML, like it said me to do, and then I just copy pasted this code into it. But then I had some problem because I replaced the URL as it said here. So this is the first draft of it. I just copy pasted like this. I put it in the website, custom HTML, just drag and drop the code, and then it got me this. And then there are two things. First, this needs to be centered, and the image is not showing. So I asked ChatGPT, it still does not show the picture. Can you help me? And can you make the title centered and bold and the slogan a bit smaller? And then it says certainly. So I get the new code. I add it into it, and then it gives me another tip of how to show the picture. So I give the code or the URL of the picture for my WordPress website, and then I copy pasted the code, and ta-da, it shows it correctly on the website. If we go to the website, Space Monkey University, Unravel the Mysteries of Apes. It's really amazing that click here, and I put this one in capitals and also this one in capitals. And as you can see on the picture, it also just copy pasted it, and it's amazing that this is possible. It really blows my mind that this technique is already available for you and me just to make our lives easier. And it also centered and made things bold. And I'm really happy that this now is possible. This will save you a lot of time and frustration with upgrading your website using ChatGPT. Another thing that you can use it for is, for example, if you have a full fridge, but you're uninspired to make a recipe. So I make a picture of my fridge and then ask, okay, based on what's in my fridge, can you share a recipe with me and the instruction how to do it? And then it says tomato and bacon pasta. I think that it thinks that this is bacon, but this is not bacon. It's chicken shawarma, but it says tomatoes, and the tomatoes they can see over here. Lactose-free milk, that's over here. Garlic, if available, olive oil or butter. And then it gives me the instructions how to cook. So how nice is this of ChatGPT that it can help you just with one picture and it all comes out like this. What it also can do is help you with assisting you if you have difficult images. So this is an image of, I think, almost 200 years ago. It's one of the first infographics ever made. And then I asked ChatGPT, okay, what is this? And can you explain it to me as if I'm 6 years old? Of course, this is a special map, but not like the maps you might use to find places. Instead, it tells a story about a big group of soldiers who went on a very long march a long time ago. Imagine you and your friends decide to walk to a faraway playground. You start with a lot of energy and many friends, but as you walk, some of your friends get tired and go back home, and some decide to play in other places. By the time you get by the playground, you only have a few friends left with you. So you can pause the video and read further the story. The people who don't have time to do that. So this is the people that go into war. These are soldiers to Russia during the Napoleon attack on it. And the black line are the people that are returning. So a lot of people go to war and less people get there, and then less people even go back, and even less. So that's what you can do with ChatGPT Vision or ChatGPT Image, or however they will call it in the future. I think it's very nice and very cool that this technology is now in our own hands, and we can solve very easy now challenges or problems that we have, and ChatGPT Vision can really help us with that. And I'm curious how you will use ChatGPT Vision or ChatGPT Image in your life. Let me know in the comments below. For now, I leave you with these videos that can help you using AI in your life.